person who said Snuggies weren't in fashion anymore, because they're wrong. Hello everyone, my name is Lily. Welcome to my channel. It's called lillywhy. We don't know why. It's just me here. Why did I say we? We don't know that either. This is a library appreciation video. Recently, I've borrowed way too many books from the library, and I just found myself so glad that I wasn't actually spending money on these books. Isn't it cool that you can just go to a building and borrow things and then bring them back when you're done for no price whatsoever? Except for those late fees, those darn late fees. If libraries didn't exist, I would be in a very sticky situation with my reading habits. I would probably be broke because I was buying up books. Maybe I would be stealing them. I may stoop that low if it really came down to it. I wouldn't watch any movies. No, I would probably sneak into theaters too. So when you really think about it, libraries are also helping to lower crime rates. Yeah. What's not to love? My book collection is rapidly growing, mostly because I've been finding a bunch of free books. And you can't just walk by a free book. Like, if it's there and it's free, you have to acquire it. That is the protocol. Yes, that's what I thought. So, oh, I'll show you soon. There's a tower. There's a tower of books on my bookshelf right now. Actually, I'm gonna post a picture on my Instagram of it, so if you want to see, it's there. But I'm outgrowing my bookshelf. I keep getting new books to read. I keep getting like thousands of books from the library, and I haven't been reading that much. Granted, I've been reading more than I ever have in the past. The amount of books that I've read so far this year is an all-time record for me. So I'm doing good. I still have way too many books to read. I keep thinking of Daniel Radcliffe and this sad interview that I saw of him one time where he was showing his house and he took us into his library and he has so many books. So many. And he was saying how, like, the room is kind of depressing. Maybe these aren't his exact words, but this is what I got from it. It was so sad because he had accumulated so many books that he was never going to have a chance to read them all in his lifetime. I don't want to be Daniel Radcliffe in that way. At the beginning of the year, I told myself that I wasn't going to buy any more books or even get any more books from the library until I had read all the ones on my shelf. Guess what hasn't happened yet? Yeah, that. If you have commitments to keep, money-wise or otherwise, follow these guidelines. Number 1. Never step foot in a Goodwill. Number 2, don't have a library card. Number 3, be responsible. Oh, another fun thing. Guess who doesn't have cardboard boxes stacked on their desk anymore? I have a new desk. The background looks nicer now. Yes? I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to actually set up a background to use for my videos, because in my last video, I had a purple background. And it was very fun. I feel more put together, kind of more comfortable. Like, if you can see everything behind me, I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something with what's behind me. Like, oh, look at the carpet. I'm not gonna comment on how rambly and random this video is. Just kidding, I just did. Back on the subject of library books. You want to see what I currently have from the library? It's not as bad as you might think, but I definitely don't have time for all of this. I just returned Morning Star after only getting halfway through it, so I'm very upset about that. The late fees were just getting to be too much. 30 cents. Yikes. So I'm just gonna wait until I have time to actually blast through it again. But it is such a good book, and I cannot wait to do a review of the Red Rising trilogy. Oh yeah, it's a great series. Also coming up, remember in my Hamilton jam session video where I said that I would be happy to do tutorials on any of the songs? Well, I've gotten 2 requests for Dear Theodosia. And so I'm gonna put that together. I've never done a piano tutorial before, so I'm just kind of waiting until I know what I'm doing, which won't be too long, like a couple weeks tops. Okay, so from the library right now, I have Iron Man 2. I'm covering up names for safety. I also have Iron Man 3! I'm sorry, that's why people don't wear Snuggies anymore. I'm waiting on Iron Man 1, but then I'm gonna marathon those puppies because I haven't watched them for a very long time. I caved and I found Insurgent and then I took it home, so now I'm committed. I might watch this. There's still time to back down. I've been hesitant to watch Insurgent because I heard that it deviates from the plot line in the book. I'm just concerned with this franchise, but I might just give it a try, so we'll see. I have Pitch Perfect 2. I didn't really like Pitch Perfect 1. I've heard Pitch Perfect 2 is better. There were a lot of funny moments in Pitch Perfect, and so if this one's better, then the good might just outweigh the bad. Those are my movies, and then for books, right now I'm reading Winter, and oh, it's so good. It's so good. Cress was my favorite one so far. Winter's great so far, but turns out it's like over 800 pages, which is not obvious from this. Like, this looks like a normal-sized book, but oh boy, are you wrong. And me, we're all wrong. We've all been betrayed by the size of this book. But I'm so excited to finish it. I'm in a race to finish the Lunar Chronicles against a friend, and I'm losing very terribly. I was trying to win, so I got Winter, and then I picked up, I'm picking it up now, Stars Above, which is the last one in the series, but it's like a spin-off book or just short stories, I'm not sure. But I got the audiobook because they didn't have the regular book available at the time, and I was getting impatient, and also I don't have any time for reading, so I figured audio may be the way to go. Another book that I've had on my shelf for 2 months now, because I keep renewing it, is Just Jane. I'm excited to read this because, like, I've heard about it. And when you hear about things, I don't know where I was going with that. It's funny because I almost don't want to read this just yet because I haven't read all of Jane Austen's works, and I feel like there could be spoilers about them in this book, but I've already seen a lot of the movies, so it may not matter at all. So I think that's why I haven't been so excited about this just yet. I also have Ella Enchanted, which I found in the children's section, and I love that movie so much. Didn't know it was a book. That's what I love about the children's section. There are so many books that were turned into movies that you never even realized were books in the first place. Then you can go back and relive them, like Tuck Everlasting. That was a good one. And then the last book I have right now is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I wonder what sort of direction this book is going to go in, because, you know, there's that one movie from the good old days where everything was sketchy. It was pretty sketchy, but overall the story wasn't completely creepy. And then there's Johnny Depp. But I love both versions of that movie, and so I think I'll love the book just as much. And the best part about all this is that I have a month or less to read and watch it all. Books are expensive, and I wish that I had money to buy books so that I could, like, support the authors, but I don't. I appreciate the libraries for buying the books for me to use. It's good stuff, man. It's good stuff. So libraries are good, books are good, movies are good, audiobooks, pretty good. Morningstar, so good. Oh, I wish I could read Morningstar right now. I read a lot of books and I watch a lot of movies, but I only review and make videos about the ones that I'm extremely passionate about for some reason. Maybe this is a good opportunity to tell you that I have a Goodreads, so if you want to know what I'm reading all the time, you can just follow me there. The links to actually all my social media are always in the description, so if you're interested, they're there for you. Let's make this very fun. If anyone has an opinion on my background situation, whether I should put one up or not, let me know, because I do want to hear everyone's opinion, actually. If you're reading any books from the library right now, comment what you're reading, just for fun. And then also, or comment a reason why you love the library. It could be real, it could be fake. It could be genuine, it could be totally sarcastic. But libraries are just cool. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to. Be sure to rate the video. And big shout out to Snuggie for being there for me when I need them most, as seen on TV, folks. Thank you for watching, and you'll see me in my next video. I hope that this one did something for your lives. Have an awesome, awesome, awesome day! If the reason you're here right now is just to try to find out whether or not this movie is worth your time, let me just stop you and tell you that, oh yeah, it is. So I'm talking about Captain America Civil War.